Rassie Erasmus is once again being accused of controlling the entire narrative leading into a test match, with former Springboks hooker Shimange claiming the Bok boss completely outplayed Scott Robertson before a ball was even kicked. South Africa's 43-10 humiliation of the All Blacks in Wellington is already being hailed as one of the greatest performances in the team's history, and Shimange insists Erasmus dictated the tempo from the very first team announcement. I was even shocked. I've been on many of these tours and commentated, we've all been around the Springboks, and this has got to be, outside the 2 World Cups wins, performance number 3, Shimange said on the Verdict podcast. That second half, I was even shocked afterwards. I spoke to some of the New Zealand commentators and there was no feeling at halftime that this was going to happen. You've got to say, when Rassie named the team on Monday, I think he controlled the narrative from day one. The whole chatter was that it's a young backline. You've also got to mention a guy like Damian Willemse. He was on another planet at the weekend, he was properly in the zone. Springboks legend Schalk Burger agreed, but insisted the damage was done long before the second half demolition. I would say it's the full 80. We laid the foundation in the first 40. Maybe if we got a bit more reward out of scrums, maybe if we were a bit more accurate, the dam would have broken earlier. But the fact of the matter is, we dominated so many areas, Burger said. The ball was in the air, behind the All Blacks, and they were forced to turn around and run back. Every collision went South Africa's way. In the set piece, our scrum was dominated, our line out was sorted out, but the aerial game was what really bullied them. They were running backwards, they were hanging by a thread by the end of that first half. In the second half, they capitulated, and it was when we got scoreboard pressure. The biggest moment for me was that scrum right after halftime. Our sub-timing was perfect. Wilco Lau comes on, penalty advantage, and the try off the back of that. As soon as scoreboard pressure happened, we had 70% territory at that time. They hung themselves. There were too many failings in their game plan, too many soak tacklers. As far as brutal Bok rugby goes, this is right on top of it. My word, how good was he? Burger also turned the spotlight back on Willemse, arguing that the slight shift in South Africa's attack made them unplayable. What enhanced our physicality is the way that we went from the one-pass ruck in the last 2 games, Cape Town and then Eden Park, to playing the link-up game, he added. Stay on top of the breakdown, and you see that from the scoop from Siya Kolisi, you see it through a lot of pick and goes. Last week we were nervous when they announced the team, just because of the fear factor. We all said that if they get it right, we can beat the All Blacks. I thought it would be by 10, I didn't see 43 coming. We needed one man to step up, and that was Damian Willemse, and my word, how good was he? So what do you think? Did Rassie Erasmus really outcoach Razor Robertson before kickoff, or are Shimange and Burger giving him too much credit? Should the All Blacks be more worried about their collapse or about Rassie's mind games? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more explosive rugby debates.